if you have a range or a cooktop that has that flat glass surface, you know, where
Hmm.
you can't, the elements are underneath the glass. A lot of people like to cook with cast iron. It's not recommended to have cast iron on that surface. It could definitely crack the glass, and that's a very expensive repair and can be difficult. Some are easy, but in general, just expect it to be a difficult repair. So yeah, don't use cast iron on those glass tops, and also, you know, be aware it is glass. I mean, I don't know if you've seen some of those big, huge cooking pots, you know, almost like something on a cartoon,
Right.
where they're just making, I don't know, a soup for like the whole
The
building or
whole
something.
neighborhood, yeah.
Yeah, and don't do that on those glass tops either. It can only handle so much weight, and then when you have it get hot, because what's crazy about those, I had a one of those little kind of laser temperature guns,
Hmm.
and I pointed the little thing at the one of those elements on those glass tops when it gets, you know, super red hot, and it was like it read like 900 degrees, or there's just something crazy.
Jeez, yeah.
And so, yeah, that much heat with that much weight, you're gonna have an accident. So,
Yeah, definitely. Looks fantastic, but just comes with a few disclaimers for
yeah,
glass ovens or glass
yeah,
cooktops.
exactly. And when you're, you know, designing your kitchen and you're putting all your accessories and like making it look nice, those things that are hanging where you can put your pots and pans and hang it up,
Uh-huh.
and it looks real pretty sometimes. But if you've got a glass top, don't put it over it
Yeah.
because you will accidentally drop one of those at some point and crack your cooktop. So,
Yeah, you're at the end of the day working on top of a window almost. A lot
yeah,
sturdier than that, but it not too much sturdier.
if it's a just a drop-in cooktop, you want to make sure, like, let's say you're replacing your old one, and your old one's like a metal cooktop, you know, with the coil type elements. It's just real old school. When you put in the new one, you want to make sure that the space around the opening is kind of nice and level.
Hmm.
That there's not any debris. Sometimes if you have like a tile type countertop, if it's too uneven, when you drop down in your new cooktop, because that glass is going to be resting on that surface, if it's too uneven, it will eventually crack. It may not at first, but yeah, as it settles in, as it gets hot and cool and hot and cool, and then you got weight on it from cooking, it'll crack. There are some options, like you can get, you know, some type of gasket, or even like a silicone type gasket,
Hmm.
and put it around there so that it kind of seals on that, and you've got a little bit of play there without it
Yeah,
cracking. The only
that's smart.
downside of that is when a tech has to take it out to work on it, he's got to cut the gasket, and that's kind of annoying. But that's on them. You're paying them to do that anyway, so it's fine.
Yeah.